The morning fog hung thick over Sombor, a sleepy town in Serbia that the world had mostly forgotten. Inside a crumbling apartment block, a teenage boy with broad shoulders and sleepy eyes was tugging a worn-out basketball through narrow hallways. His name was Nikola Jokić, a quiet dreamer, with fingers that felt more at home guiding a horse cart than handling a basketball. "Get up, Nikola," his older brother Nemanja said, tossing a ball at his head. "You're not going to sleep your way into the NBA." Nikola yawned. "I had a dream I was riding Joker at full speed. And the crowd was screaming. You and your horse. Dream later. We've got practice." Their backyard hoop, bent and half-rusted, had witnessed more fights than points. But that's where Nikola's story began, not in arenas, not in academies, but under gray Balkan skies where every dribble echoed against the concrete walls of a broken system. At 17, Nikola wasn't on anyone's radar. Scouts came to Belgrade looking for muscle, speed, and verticals. Nikola offered none of that. What he had was vision, not just of the court, but of possibilities. One night, during a scrimmage at KK Mega Basket, a tired scout from Denver yawned as the Serbian kid waddled onto the court. But then, something magical happened. A behind-the-back pass. A no-look bounce through traffic. A full-court outlet that landed perfectly in a teammate's hands. "Who the hell is that?" the scout whispered. The answer? The 41st pick in the 2014 NBA draft, an afterthought, passed over by nearly every team. When Nikola arrived in Denver, he was overweight, quiet, and unsure. At the airport, he ordered a gallon of Coca-Cola. The staff laughed. "You sure this is the guy?" they whispered. But beneath the soft belly and the awkward smile was a mind sharper than any in the room. Coach Michael Malone saw it before anyone else. At practice, Nikola wasn't the loudest, but every pass he made connected like puzzle pieces snapping into place. Still, his rise wasn't easy. The American game was faster, tougher, more brutal. Nights of doubt followed. Fans questioned his conditioning. Teammates overlooked him. Coaches benched him. And yet, he never lashed out. Instead, he waited. Learned. And when his moment came, a starting spot in 2016, he seized it like he had seized every rebound back home, quietly, efficiently, and without hesitation. By 2021, the NBA couldn't ignore him anymore. Nikola was averaging near triple-doubles. His passing rivaled point guards. He played chess while others played checkers. Still, he didn't look like a star. He didn't dress like one. He didn't talk like one. No shoe deals. No drama. No Instagram glitz. "You can't be MVP if you're not flashy," critics said. He proved them wrong. He won the MVP. Then won it again. Then led the Denver Nuggets, a franchise with no championship history, to their first title in 2023. Finals MVP. Dominant performances. And when it was all over, he went home to Serbia. To race horses. But greatness comes with a price. As Nikola soared, pressure mounted. Teammates leaned on him. Coaches relied on him. The city demanded more. His body began to ache. Injuries threatened. Critics began circling again in 2024, "He's slowing down. He can't repeat. He's too soft." Nikola never answered with words. He answered with performance. A third MVP. Another playoff run. Another string of triple-doubles that defied reason. But in the locker room, away from the cameras, he often sat alone. Not out of arrogance, but out of fatigue. Of homesickness. Of longing for something simpler. "Do you ever miss home?" a reporter once asked. He smiled, almost sadly. Every day. By 2025, Jokić had changed basketball. No longer did centers need to be brute force scorers. They could be visionaries, artists, orchestrators. Young players began modeling their game after him. High school coaches told their tall kids, "Pass like Jokić." Even Steve Kerr, legendary coach of the Warriors, called him probably the best center who's ever played. Yet Nikola still saw himself as the kid from Sombor. He still walked quietly into practice. Still wore the same beat-up sneakers. Still flew under the radar, a legend hiding in plain sight. One snowy morning in 2025, Nikola returned to Serbia for a break. Reporters waited at the airport. Fans gathered to cheer. But he slipped away quietly, disappearing down a country road to the horse stable. Joker, his beloved horse, neighed in excitement. Nikola smiled. No arenas. No cameras. Just dirt roads, open skies, and the sound of hooves on earth. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest basketball player of this generation, at peace in the only place that ever truly felt like home.